Hi there, I'm Anjali.
And I'm Febby.
And we're your friendly neighborhood Google certified digital marketing specialists. So today we are going to cover basic GDN campaign maintenance. Now, setting up a new Google Display Network campaign is half of the battle. Once you have your GDN campaigns up and running, optimizing them would be the next step to ensuring that you continue to get a steady flow of traffic and sales to your site. Today, Febby and I will be giving you some basic tips on GDN campaign maintenance to get you so you get the most out of your ads. So stick around. First off is micro and macro conversions. Now, from our earlier discussion on micro and macro goals and conversions, you'll know that these are important indicators of your online advertising success. Therefore, your goals and conversions should be one of the first things that you'll need to set up on your site before launching them or launching any new campaigns. For those of you who already have pre-existing AdWords accounts, we recommend reviewing your current conversions to see if all of your lead generation points are being tracked. So here are a few conversion tracking suggestions that you can implement for your own campaigns. Rest assured, for those of you who we've already set up GDN campaigns for, we already have this up and running for you. Alright. So to access your conversion setup page, log into your AdWords account, and then from the top select Tools and then Conversions right here. This will lead you to a similar page like here in our example, and apart from conversions being tracked, pay attention to the data in other columns as well, such as tracking status, to make sure your active conversions are actually tracking data and address any issues indicated. So now that we've gotten conversions out of the way, let's explore some campaign specifics. While it is tempting to keep your ads running 24/7, you also have to keep in mind that your ad performance and costs fluctuate throughout the day. Ghost hours, like say 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., usually generate low traffic, and while you may see conversions from time to time, the cost for each click or conversion may be way higher than what you are willing to pay for. So this is why you need to limit the hours your ads become active by only showing them during times when traffic volume would be high. To check this, go over to your Dimensions tab, Time, and then hit Hour of Day right here. From here, you'll be able to find a table with a list of hours and the corresponding ad metrics for each hour. Look at where your peak hours are coming from and adjust your ads accordingly so that they only show during those times. Keep in mind, however, that each account is different. So if you're a distributor that markets worldwide, this section may not be as important to you versus, say, a roofing company that provides their services strictly within Atlanta. Customize your campaigns according to your target audience, of course. Moving on to day of the week. So similar to hour of day, the day of the week also matters when it comes to ad exposure. Generally speaking, weekends are when most of our clients' ad activity is lower, so scheduling campaigns to run only during weekdays would be best. Again, also take into account any time zone differences for those of you who provide your products internationally. So to see this date, go to your Dimensions tab and then hit Time of Day and then Day of the Week. Moving on to geographic targeting. The better targeted your campaigns, the better the results that you'll likely get. So adding geolocation targeting to each of your campaigns is an important factor in optimizing your advertising budget. You wouldn't want to waste money on clicks coming from cities or countries that you don't actually serve, right? So to locate this data, go to your Dimensions tab, Geographic, and then review the list of countries your ads are being shown in, right here. So if you've already specified which locations to show your ads in from the settings part when you set up your campaign, Google won't show your ads anywhere else. However, if you didn't set this up, and then you would actually prefer to display your ads to every other location except a few specific ones, you can add campaign exclusions to specify these locations. On to final URL. You should always review your ads destination URLs every month or so to make sure that none of the links are broken or are redirecting to new pages. Out-of-date URLs are usually a result of site updates like redirects or new site launches. So when your URLs are out of date, they become disruptive to your customers' browsing experience and discourage them from staying on the site because of slow page load times or 404 errors. Next, we have campaign category exclusions. Now, a campaign placement exclusion ensures that your ads aren't appearing on the more questionable websites out there on the internet. So here are a few of our category exclusions that you should add to your GDN campaigns. This is for sensitive content. Next, we have type of placement. So you have in-game gambling. And lastly, under experimental, you should always exclude Gmob mobile app non-interstitial.
Okay, the next one is reviewing dynamic placements. So the success of Google Display Network strategies rely heavily on placements, with ads showing on relevant websites that are closely related to the products and services that you offer. You get better shots in getting good conversions and building useful brand awareness for your company. So as Ange has mentioned earlier, for better targeting, Google AdWords also allows exclusion of placements by identifying websites, pages, videos, and even mobile ads where you don't want to show your ads, as these do not help in your brand, or these do not help sell the products and services that you offer. You can start by reviewing your ad placements. So to do this, you can start by reviewing your ad placements and checking the irrelevant pages and those pages with high costs and no conversions. So to do this, you can go to your display network and then click on placements and browse and see and review the list of websites recorded in there. To exclude placements, you just need to scroll down the placements page and then click on plus exclusions, select the campaign or ad group that you want to update, and choose placement from the drop down menu and then enter the placement or placements that you want to exclude, or you can use a placement exclusion list. So how do you set up a placement exclusion list? You can set it up by going to your shared library, clicking on campaign placement exclusions, and then adding your own list. The next one is reviewing ad rotation settings. Ad rotation determines the way your ads are delivered to the Google Display Network. So with multiple ads in an ad group, it is best to specify the number of times each will be displayed and served relative to one another. And the ad rotation setting is available only for campaigns with all features enabled. So there are 4 options for the ad rotation settings. These are optimize for clicks, optimize for conversions, rotate evenly, and rotate indefinitely. Optimize for clicks is the default option. And with this, ads that are expected to gain more clicks are delivered more often to the ad auction compared to the other ads. With optimize for conversions, ads that are expected to gain more conversions are delivered more often to the ad auction compared to the other ads. Take note though that this option may result to fewer clicks, but these will more likely generate more conversions. So the next one is rotate evenly. This option lets your ads be delivered into the ad auction more evenly, but a downside to this is that ads with lower click-through rates and conversion rates might appear more often. That could result to lower average position or fewer clicks and conversions. The next one is rotate indefinitely. This option is just like rotate evenly, but ads are delivered to the ad auction for an indefinite amount of time, and they do not tend to optimize the ads. So this option is not really recommended for advertisers. When choosing an ad rotation option, take note though that ad quality differs for each ad, and that ad quality determines where your ads are shown, and that percentage of impressions may also differ for each ad. So higher quality ads may show on the first results page, while lower quality ads may show on the second results page, therefore reaching a smaller number of users. The next one is reviewing frequency capping. Frequency capping regulates the number of times your ads appear to the same unique viewer on the Google Display Network. So an ad is counted as viewable when 50% or more of it shows for a second or longer for display image ads and 2 seconds or longer for video ads. So by turning frequency capping on, you can specify a limit for the number of ad impressions allowed per day, week, or month for one user. So this can be set by ad group, and campaign, and it helps avoid showing your ads to the same people multiple times. So by controlling the maximum number of times users see ads, you get to show your ads more to other viewers, not just to the same group of people. And the best practice is to set 2 impressions a day for image ads and 5 to 10 impressions a day for text ads. And you can set this up by going to settings and then clicking on scrolling down on frequency capping. So like on the screen. Next one is adding ad extensions. What are ad extensions? Ad extensions show extra information about your business, providing your ads more prominence and value on the search results page, and offering ways for your users to learn more about your business and to interact with your ads. The available ad extensions for Google Display Network campaigns include call extensions, where it lets people click on a button on your ad to give you a call, and location extensions that assist people to find your nearest store and give you a call as well. How do you set ad extensions? You can set this by going to your campaign or ad group, clicking on the ad extensions tab, and then under view you can select call extensions or location extensions and just add in your phone number and your store addresses. So like on the screen you can see how to add location extension, and then the next slide, the call extension. So the last one is, this is the second to the last one, checking on bid adjustments. Device bid adjustments bid adjustments let you to have ads shown more or less frequently depending on the specific device that your users are using. So such as on mobile devices or on tablets or on the computers. So if you do not have a perfectly mobile website, you should set your mobile bid adjustment to a negative value, such as negative 500%. If you have a mobile responsive website, you don't need to set a mobile bid adjustment unless you're specifically targeting mobile users. So if you're specifically targeting mobile users, the mobile bid adjustment should be set to 100%. To set mobile bid adjustments, you can go to your campaign or ad group, click on the settings tab, then go to devices and click on under bid adjustment column for the specific device that you want to update bids on. Lastly is reviewing ad performance. Getting ads out there to successfully target your market and generate good website traffic that will eventually result to more leads and sales require a lot of banner ad content testing. So ad performance testing can help ensure that you are achieving maximum click-through rates for your campaigns, and as well as maximum return on investment. So as you can see, I used the same image that John has used from the first Google Display Network webinar, and it shows to always be testing. So as online marketing industry is constantly changing, it is recommended to experiment with the following. So ad copies. So first, your ad copy should have a clear headline, strong call to action, and should the viewers should know instantly what you are selling. So for ad copies, you can test the size, the color, the shadowing use, and the font use. You can also test your call to actions by using different colors for the buttons, different sizes for the buttons, different shapes, as well as button copy. You can also create ads with faces versus ads, comparing ads with faces versus ads with product images. So ads with faces typically perform better compared to others because people feel that they are more connected with these ads, as real people are enjoying the benefits of what you're offering. So you can also create all text ads as well as all graphic ads, and ads with offers and promotions. You can also review ad performance by location and use location bid settings if necessary. Or you can also use time of the day and use schedule bid adjustments if required. And as I have mentioned earlier, by device use, and update the mobile bid adjustments accordingly. So one testing method that has been proven to work well with testing your ad performance is A/B split testing. It involves creation of copies of ads with little variations between them, so such as the ones I mentioned earlier, like using different images, messaging, and concepts to check which appeal better to your target audience. So that's it. If you have any questions or if you have any concerns, you can email Anjali and I at anjali@sci5.com and ann@sci5.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Stick around. Bye.